Copper, one of the most useless metals to ever exist. Also, yes, I know copper's actually just super valuable, but that doesn't fit my narrative for this video, so we're gonna pretend that copper's like not valuable at all. Anyways, copper is one of the most useless metals on the planet, so you would expect the copper shark to be equally as useless, right? Right? I mean, after all, for those who have seen my tier list video that I made a few years ago, copper was ranked 12 out of 12, bro. It was a 12 out of 12 shark. However, I am making this video to tell you that this is definitely not a 12 out of 12 shark. It is actually much better than a lot of people think. I mean, you could do stuff like this.
Oh my.
Copper is stupid. Anyways, let's hop into the video. Toshio? Symbol? Bro, I love these names of the divers we're going up against. Oh my god, it's Ultis? No, he did not just call me Ultis. But yes, it is time to show how the copper shark is not, you know, just a super trash shark. All right, this person seems like a pretty kind sir, so I kind of feel bad that I'm gonna be going try hard on them with like the rank 12 out of 12 shark. Although, by the way, I'm just gonna say that this is a slight spoiler for a future video. I don't actually think the copper is a 12 out of 12 shark. I think it's, I definitely think it's not in the top half of sharks, but it's certainly not, you know, the bottom shark, which, well, I'll reveal that at some point soon. And I also don't even think it's the second bottom shark, which I'll reveal that one as well. Anyways. Okay, that happened. Guys. What am I doing? I swear. All right, now we gotta, oh my god, there's a diver like literally right there. I feel like I'm being a little bit too passive right now. All right, there we go. I'm pretty much just doing, so I think the best method for copper, oh, was he trying to shoot at me? The best method for copper is doing kind of like a grab and go style. It's pretty similar to Tiger. In fact, I would actually build it very similar to Tiger. Said copper video, yes. But yeah, I would actually build it very similar to Tiger in the early game so that you can at least get a solid, you know, speed build for copper. And then later down the road, you go down the copper specialty, which you guys are gonna see some of those upgrades. It's pretty much gonna be razor fin. We're gonna add a little bit of serrated teeth, stuff like that. All right, you're cooked. Sorry, hands killer. I gotta bully the bot. I mean, you guys know how this works. Ooh, look, all right, so we can get hangry and powerful tail. Also, as you guys can see, I think the early game of copper is just being very cautious, you know, doing, stuff like that, where you just grab and try and get out of the room as fast as you can. It's pretty much just like any other shark in that regard. All right, there we go. Yoink. We got symbol. And all right, let's, no way. Hungry brother just snagged him out of my mouth. Anyways, we coming back. Let's show them how copper is actually not a 12 out of... Okay, I'm a 12 out of 12 player, bro. What the fuck was that, dude? Okay, we all have our misses. All right. And there... Okay. So I guess how you play as copper is just don't play like me. I'm very, you know, Tiger hammer brained, so I might be a little bit skewed when I'm playing copper, but pretty much you want to be doing just like hit and runs like that. Oh, nah, you cooked. And as you guys could see, since I got the powerful 3 first, which is the hangry nimble PT upgrades, I can basically just go in and out of the room. And then you want to specialize. You guys are going to see how I'm going to be grabbing like serrated teeth next. And I can't believe I missed him. Okay. This guy stinks! Anyways, now you want to be grabbing razor fins and serrated teeth. I think these are the 2 upgrades that like kind of make copper much more unique than any other kind of, you know, grab and go, you know, meals on wheels style shark. Because with these upgrades, especially with like, you know, razor fins, when my power is fully upgraded, I'll basically have invincibility and I can just swim through the divers dealing razor fin damage. Either that, or when I use the ability after I have a diver in my mouth and I drop them, bro, they're taking bleed damage from the serrated teeth. Anyways, let's get this bot over here. Oh. Surely I thought he was gonna come out. All right. I guess he's a little bit smarter. No. Oh, also my gobby teammate doing really good. Yeah, no, he's pretty much keeping up. He got 10 kills. But anyways, yeah, no, I kind of want to make this a little bit more careful because I really want to showcase, you know, Copper's special moves. Anyways, there we go. There was literally nothing special about that, but... All right. I think another upgrade I could also get at around now is like blindside. All right, just a little bit of V maneuver right there. But yeah, now we're pretty much like a fully upgraded shark. Oh, that was good. Nope. Yoink. And now that we have, you know, the razor fins, we were able to, you know, break out of that net real fast and actually secure a kill there. Okay, they got flares. All right. Yoink. Okay, for sure, I thought someone was gonna round the corner or something. That's actually kind of crazy. Thank you, teammate. Oh no, symbol DC'd. All right, that was a fun match, but we're gonna do another one, you know, showcase the Copper a little bit more. All right, so we've found another match, and now that I've shown that, you know, Copper is a pretty solid speed shark when built with, you know, like tiger abilities and such, I'm gonna try and do, well, I'm gonna start off with Hangry this time, so it'll at least get me to the safe room pretty quick, and I also am just so used to Hangry. But I'm gonna try and build through the Copper, like, specific build. Oh no, he has a boop stick. But yeah, no, this time I'm gonna be building the Copper specific way. It's probably not gonna be as efficient, and I wouldn't recommend building it like this first before you get solid speed, but this will be just to show like the other playstyle of Copper. That was so sad seeing my body right there. Oh my god, this goober, he asking to get snagged. Wait, is my teammate a hammer? Oh, he is. All right, let's get this bang sticker. Okay, didn't actually mean to grab him. I meant to escape. All right. I was about to be like, that was a delicious last yoink. All right, so we're gonna get Hangry, and hopefully we can get another kill so that I can showcase a razor fins. I'm sure you guys know how the serrated teeth work, at least on Copper. All right, yoink. And this is why I highly recommend building a speed build so that you can at least get a couple kills first and then actually like be capable in the late game. Oh no. No, I saw the invisible diver in front of me. I just couldn't escape at the end. We got razor fins now. So now I kind of want to show, you know, the ability being popped off and how that works with everything. All right. Oh yes, keep shooting. Please give me that rage. I would love to showcase the razor fins. All right, so we got a couple of goobers right here. Rage is still going up. Oh, let's go. All right, now that we're at full rage, here, as you guys can see, I'm basically just... I basically just razor finned a whole bunch of them. It wasn't, you know, the perfect showcase, but they cannot kill you while your ability is active. Oh my god, I should have gotten blood, or what is it? Serrated teeth, my bad, my bad. But basically, as shown there, you guys can see that, oh my god. No. But yeah, as I was saying, as you guys could see there, while you're invincible, you can just, you know, swim throughout the divers using your fins to just, you know, serrate them. There's literally like nothing they can really do about it either because like you are invincible. Oh yeah, let's go. So we dropped him, but we still managed to get the kill because of Razor. And now we also have the full speed build, the powerful 3. So this is already a very well-built Copper. Once again, I don't recommend getting serrated until you get the powerful 3, but it's still super handy to have and just, you know, secure kills anyways. Okay, let's get out of here. There. Okay, he sees me still. Oh, this is gonna be a succulent yoink right here. Invincibility for the win. We actually managed to get that kill when we probably shouldn't have. Oh, and also the Copper ability is not really a bad, you know, strategy to go. Okay, that was we're gonna forget that ever happened. But yeah, basically the Copper main ability is also like not a bad way to go because it basically enables you to, like, you know, get your rage back faster, which is also super helpful. Also, that guy, unfortunate. Oh no, dude, they have a shark shield. This is getting a little bit rough. I think our teammate is a little bit out of their depth, pun intended. So I'm probably gonna have to be doing a lot more hit and runs like that. Okay, let's get away, because evening these tickets does seem like it might be a little bit more difficult. So I'm just gonna be doing like up down like that. Hey, I mean, it's a viable strategy, as you guys can see. It really messes with people when you go laterally instead of horizontally as Shark. It's pretty much what I do when I'm like, okay, this match is tense. Let me start going from up to down now. And now look, so the tickets have been evened out a little bit because it just, you know, disorients divers when you do that. All right. There we go. All right, we secured another double. Also, I think I'm gonna get Blood Rage. I was debating between that or, you know, Blood Feast or whatever the one was that you gain health. I keep forgetting like what some of these upgrades are called. I just know what they do, all right? I know I'm supposed to be the YouTube guy that knows all this, but the names don't really matter. I think you guys get what I'm saying. Anyways, so let's, okay. That was a glitched grab. You'll get that, okay, here and now. When you start playing with Copper, it's basically, it used to be a thing where you would accidentally grab the diver. Okay, you're cooked. Damn it. But yeah, it used to be kind of like a game mechanic where you would grab a diver and then they would keep popping back out and in your mouth like that, as you guys saw right there. It still happens occasionally, but it's now considered a glitch. The devs tried to get rid of it, so there's only 3 divers in there. Oh, no, there's the 4th. Okay, maybe I was blind, but all right. There we go. Oh, damn, I really thought my rage was gonna last longer than that. All right, so we just upgraded our rage now, so we're gonna be gaining more rage, luckily. Hopefully this... Oh, that was actually a really good dodge. All right, we're gonna snag them. Yeah, I actually probably should have gotten... Okay, that guy was just invisible. He saw me. Oh, let's go, teammate. Teammate goated. All right. Here we go. Ain't no way they actually putting down a shark shield. Well, at least we can see, you know, their little flashlights through the shark shield, especially when we look down at them where, oh, yep. Here's another flashlight. All right, this is awesome. I mean, at this stage, you know, this is like a late game Copper. It's definitely hard for them to actually, you know, be able to beat a late game Copper. I mean, hey, once you get to this stage with any shark, it's just super strong. All right, there we go. GG. Solid match, and I hope you guys can see, you know, the multiple different play styles of Copper now. So I guess the big question is Copper still a 12 out of 12 shark? I gotta say, I really don't think so, all right? And I think I'm actually gonna make a video in the near future of my, you know, shark tier list, because the previous one that I made, that was a community voted upon tier list, and it's not exactly my opinion on it. So be sure to keep a lookout in the near future for that video coming out. And I hope you guys, you know, have developed a new appreciation for Copper. Yes, it's definitely not the best shark, but it actually has some stuff going for it. So I recommend you guys start, you know, playing the shark, testing it out, especially if you're going against me so I can win. But nah, I'll catch you guys in the next one, and thank you so much for watching. Peace.